I'm not gonna like this one at all, am I? That you don't recognize your own emperor shows that your understanding of the golden hour is meager. No matter. If you wish to help as well, come with us. It's always good to have more helping hands. But I don't know her. Heed my words, Mr. Chenpong. Goodwill can be spread. What exactly do you want me to remember? Your crimes! Spill it now. Stop beating around the bush. I know it's really nothing to do, but you must recall her own crimes, or else it won't matter if we bring her back. It's because of this accursed arm of the law. If it weren't for that accursed justice system, you would be no different from her. My memory's pretty good. I never forgotten anything, nor will I. Where were you born? What sort of idiotic question is that? I was born in... For your highness to visit our humble shop, we are splendiferously honored to host you. And for you to specially make this trip, all you had to do is make a selection of your favorite blooms and I would deliver them personally to you. My lowly shop is not worthy of your glorious presence. It was just an excuse to come out for a stroll. You probably don't know, we Imperials regularly get any opportunities to leave the labyrinth hellhole.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with a blaze. They will wake up a dead man to crowd in this torment world somehow. Unsheathe the sword not to kill. Unsheathe the sword to rend those towns apart. Round wake up and start together now. Forget about the rules, we don't know what about. There was chasers of light, find a way or get lost.
Hello everybody and welcome back to I Think There's Something Wrong Here, as in, we're gonna probably go into some deep murder at some point. Anyway, it's just Splendid blooms or bargain bin flowers for commoners. To present them to His Majesty, would that be somewhat... It is fine. Splendid blooms will do just fine. Even if he's the Emperor, he's still my older brother. No one knows him better than I do. Your wish is my command. I will prepare the arrangement immediately. Please, wait a moment. Take your time, we aren't in a hurry anyway. The gift of flowers is mainly to let my brother think that, though I am still his young, naive younger sister... Or wait, let me redo this. The gift of flowers is mainly to let my brother think that I'm still his naive younger sister. That will make the discussion of what am I getting lost on? Just, never mind. New line. I'm obviously stupid. Giving him flowers to cheer him up, and maybe he'll be willing to lift the tax levies on those poor folk along the frontier star districts. He's not a child, so he won't play into your hands. But I am! One must know the reason to move the heart. Those high officials have done this sort of stuff before, but none was able to move him. It probably wouldn't work either to verbally spar with him using facts and reason. In the realm of governance, even children have their own weapons. They don't lie, plot, or vie for power, or at least that's how everyone thinks of them. You must be... Wow! You just said the dumbest fucking thing ever. Children lie, they plot, and man, if they vie for power, they sure have their ways of vying for power. Some kids think they're the shit. So when I skip in the huge banquet of splendid blooms, crying and wailing to beg him to remove the tax levies, no one will think it's an issue of governance, just an innocent desire of the little girl. If the scene has reached that stage, and His Majesty still refuses to soften those people's hardships, the resulting pressure will surely be excruciatingly torturous for my silly older brother. And I know him. He may not care about the people, but he cares about the history books that will write about him. You've got some guts, girl. I was born into immorality, after all, just putting what I've learned and heard to practice. Where's the shop owner? Is he plotting seeds or something for me to see? Your Highness, Grey Knight, you must take your Highness and flee! Lieutenant Chupak, what is wrong with you? It's a coup! Your second sister wants to usurp the throne. His Majesty has been assassinated. What? Second sister? She killed... Grey Knight, run! Take her with you. That mad woman will exterminate all successors to the throne. Hurry! Oh. The lieutenant musters all his strength and yells at the top of his lungs, then coughs up blood and stops breathing. This... what in the world happened? I don't get it, I really don't. Let's leave this place first. Yes. That carefree shop music did not help the situation. Your Highness is hereby requested to return to the palace. The Emperor wishes to reminisce on days past. Get lost. Grey Knight, Her Highness hasn't let a commoner like you live for far too long, and rise too high. General Patlet, my older brother was nothing but generous to you. Your Highness, affairs of sentiment only means something to people of your age, and that filthy commoner beside you. Since you won't return with me, forgive me for being brash. I don't know. Hide behind me.
Tedious.
You will die. All of them.
Try harder.
Time for some heart.
Just
some
scratch.
I'm fine.
Don't bully.
I'm
Stop
fine.
it. How dare you.
Blade of moonlight.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
Timely treatment. You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Get them!
Let's go. Yeah.
Grey Knight, when I think about it, second sister isn't my mother's biological daughter, and they've never seen eye to eye. When she ascends the throne, the authority of the Emperor's Dogwar's clan will be greatly reduced. Which is why we should first escape to Kinkartka's state. That's the Emperor, Dogwater's fight, whatever. Second sister soldiers are crawling the streets. Let's find a car and set off and try not to alert these turncoats. Gosh, why'd you park the car so far away from the forest? Oh wait, I think it was my terrible idea to drive west. Walk more. Bah! No point blaming yourself now. Let's go! Grey Knight, you drive. Stay off the main roads and take a detour through the countryside to exit the city. They probably won't be able to set up stringent blockades so quickly.
We know how to drive? Later, the Emperor's Dogwar rallied her army and overthrew my second sister's... Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah. Overthrew a short-lived imperial rule. I ascended the throne and became the Puppet Empire's emperor in order to protect her young daughter. The Empress Dagwar began ruling in her stead. It was disheartening that, when I was of age, the Empress Dagwar passed away, and my extended family did not intend to return my imperial authority to me. My conflicts with the regents became intense, and our relations gradually soured. It was clear to me that I was fast losing my position as a puppet ruler. Puppet ruler? It was they clear to kill me sooner or later. What do you mean, puppet ruler?
General Dagwait, I've known you since I was a babe in arms. You were so heroic back then. But now, here you are, pathetically denying your own crimes.
Your Majesty, even if you say that, I didn't do it.
Tax collector Tarian. He was an upright and moral official, yet you, uncle, gave in to your vileness and burned their whole family of 49 to death. I have received more than one memorial for you to pay your blood debts, but you are my blood kin, and I have not the heart to execute you. If you confess your crimes on the public broadcast and repent, I will only relinquish you of your duties and send you home.
Tosaic, you were the one who killed them, didn't you?
Such insolence!
You committed mass murder, and dare frame family for it? You're worse than a beast.
General, do you remember? I was a puppet dancing in all your hands. How could I ever commit such a brutal deed?
I know what you want. You want your power back. You just need an excuse to purge the loyal servants who've toiled you for all those years. After my death, you will announce that the fiery tragedy was a result of consolidated authority among your relatives. And then you will force the council to pass a vote to reinstate your imperial authority. I could tell when you were just a baby. You and your father, your elder brother, and your sister. You're all the same. All beasts of nature.
Enough! Retainers, take him away! Calm down first.
You repulsive tyrant! I will end you today!
Damn! Retainers, take my uncle home, and then summon Lenamar.
Understood, summon Lenamar.
A short while later, a young woman named Lenamar enters the throne room. Tosaic II motions for the retainers to leave them, leaving just the two of them in the throne room. Lenmar, you've done well. Your Majesty has not to do but command me. It is my utmost honor to serve your Majesty. I do not deserve any praise, especially when your Majesty has even promised me that I would be the Emperor's spy master. This is the fortune that my ancestors have bequeathed me. How could I not reward you for such an important mission? But I have some words of criticism. You overdid it this time. Your Majesty's words ring true. I reflect upon my acts as well, but force of nature can't be controlled. Arson is something that is hard to grasp without precision. That is true. Alright, enough of this upsetting talk. Let me raise a glass to you, Grey Knight. Bring out the wine for her. What the hell is going on? Tosaic II nonchalantly tips a vial into one of the glasses. You witness everything. Just pick any glass and bring it to her. What the hell are you doing? Wait, I mean, she did, what, but I don't know what the right answer is here, really. If this woman, wait, no, hold on. Did she start the fire, or did she plan it? I feel like she should die either way. But then, it's not really right for me to, no, because then, shit's gonna be, no. If I kill her, then the possibility, I mean, it doesn't matter, she's already found out anyway, but killing her is not going to help at all. It helps to, no, I'm not going to do that. It only helps Tosaic. We want her caught at this point, I think. Nods her head. She agrees with your decision because she trusts you. What the hell? This wine is amazing. In the next few months, I used the tax collector to extermination as an excuse to eradicate the Empress Dogmar's clansmen within and without the Imperial chambers. I traded 49 innocent lives to restore my own. Wow! Yeah, you suck! I thought I would be safe if I just swayed my political enemies. But the more I slew, the more afraid I grew. It felt as if I had to kill more and more people who opposed my rule. What the fuck? Grey Knight, Grey Knight. Grey Knight! I have a matter to entrust you. Come right now. Where is this? To say Second's memories are muddled. Let's see where she's gone. Oh, no, no, what are you doing? What is this? You consorted with insurgents in a plot to overthrow my imperial rule. My punishment to you was fair. There are winners and losers in war. This is only fair. But please release my family, especially those children. They know nothing about politics, treason, or war. I don't want to do this either, of course, but can you guarantee that when they grow up, they won't hate the one who killed their father and attempt another coup? That's right, even I can't promise that. Oh my god! What the fuck? Grey Knight, I've been waiting for you for a while. Once again, the impoverished plot, another insurgency, rallying together in an attempt to overthrow my rule. It's too important to leave to anyone else, so I'm entrusting you to handle this. Oh my god. Oh, don't make me do this. This is what the catch was. She's just horrible. Grey Knight, your chivalrous repute is, or whatever, is known among the common folk. We don't want to kill you. If you wish to abandon that villain, we would welcome a mighty warrior who fights for righteousness. But if you insist on being a tyrant's fangs, we do not fear death either. Leave, and I will pretend we never met. I understand. You don't wish to break your oath, but neither do you wish to harm the people. Thank you. I hope one day you'll figure out where your true loyalty lies. Goodbye, Grey Knight. Okay, thank God they left. Grey Knight! Where are you, Grey Knight? Get over here! There are plenty of matters I need you to handle, and I cannot do it all by myself. No. Lenamar, the Grey Knight has let you live for far too long. Your Majesty, you... What is the meaning of this? Did you not know? The Grey Knight let you go once, but that's not important. What is that she should not have done so in the first place. That scared me. I don't understand. I've served your Majesty with all of my heart. I've gone through heaven and hell for you. Why would you... I'm sorry, Lenamar. I am very grateful to you, really. But you did overdo it. When it couldn't have been resolved with peace, you would meet it with violence. When strength was required, you massacre innocents. When you were in court, the other ministers stand uneasy. Weren't they all on your orders? And shouldn't you, your Majesty, be the last one to accuse me of massacre? Since you're the one to die, I will forgive your verbal indiscretion. So your Majesty is going to kill me now? I already have, with that wine glass half a system hour ago. To have me eat ice cream first, then roasted chicken later. I am very aware of your tricks. What do you mean? Using ice cream to numb my tongue, and I would not be able to taste the poison on the meat. You think me a fool? I would never do that. The weather was blazing today, and ice cream melts easily. That's why I advise you to eat the ice cream first. It wouldn't have been tasty if it melted. Don't deny it. Retainers, take him away. Your Majesty, I've been wronged. I've been wronged. Grey Knight, you're finally here. Another batch of Imperial Guards have deserted. These guards have plenty of so-called evidence against me that they intend to use when they join IPC. Intercept them for me. The IPC has no jurisdiction in the Pupsha Empire's affairs. Grey Knight, I knew she would send you. You're different from her in that you can be reasoned with, which is why you should understand that we have to do this. Dosaic II's rule must be ended, not just for the Imperial Guards, but for the entire Pupsha Empire. Help me understand, Grey Knight.
You fight for righteousness, but why would you wholeheartedly serve such a tyrant?
She wasn't like this when she was young.
Of course, certainly no one is born such a brutish beast, but to walk a tyrant's path, one does not need a cruel soul, just a weak heart. You wish to die for blind loyalty, or will you muster your courage and do the right thing for once?
You should leave.
Thank you, Grey Knight. You have made the right choice.
Grey Knight, get over here quickly. You've toiled so long for me. I hope to reward you lavishly. Is this where you kill me? Pass down my orders. Execute a saturation bombing on Pastrack City!
Your Majesty, the uprising has been quelled. What in the world are you doing?
The 3 rebellions have occurred in that city within 5 years. You want me to believe that the insurgency has been quelled? Cease with your jesting.
Your Majesty, Pastrack City may have been the insurgents' main base, but it does not belong to them. It belongs to the 4 million citizens who live there.
I understand what you said, and I do not wish to do this either. But for the great Poopsha Empire, some brutal insurances are required. I hope you understand.
But this isn't some kind of insurance. You're just burning the forest for trees.
Enough! Since you love Pastrack that much, men, take this wizened thing up to the airspace of Pastrack and toss him out along with the bombs. Jesus! I know you didn't mean to conspire, but am I clear that if I simply release you, it will send you to send a signal to others?
I was merely using my own assets to provide relief to disaster victims. How is that wrong?
The stellar winds this time were practically intense, and disaster victims litter the Empire. While the whole Empire is suffering from a famine, only your hometown's victims received your kindness. How is this fair to the rest of the refugees?
Is this really the time to discuss fairness? Your Majesty, every life saved is a precious one.
I know that, but the famished common folk don't. They'll think I don't care for them, and that only you do, but I do care. Which is why you can't be soothing relief with kindness. You must be the one who declares himself king of the hill as he prepares his armies, while the kingdom is weakened. This is why I must kill you. Don't you get it?
Your Majesty, history will judge us all.
My God. Oh, shit. Grey Knight, my most trusted one. I believe in no one but you, and this is how you repay me. You release those traitors! The traitorous army has almost breached this place. If it weren't for you, would they even have a chance to rise again? I once thought that in this world there was at least one person I could trust, but it appears that I was too naive. Retainers, do it. When the revolutionaries barged into the palace, I had already packed my valuables and fled to Penacony. I asked the family to seal my past memories, for they brought me nothing but fear. In Penacony, I became a renowned kind soul. Jesus. Was she really in Belobog, or did they just use Belobog as a place? Because what is with Belobog rulers being so horrible?
So you remember everything now?
Tazake the second dejectedly looks at you and suddenly starts bawling. Grey Knight. Oh, Grey Knight. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. I should not have killed you. I did not want to. Why have I done these horrible things? You really are a beast. Yes, I am.
What are you crying about? As if you didn't do any of those things?
Alphen, let her cry. We can wait until she calms down.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Saguana, Executive Leader of the Old Empire and Desolation Committee of the Poopsham Republic. I am his second in command of Ilfon, Executive Vice Leader of the Old Empire Dissolution Committee of the Pupsha Republic. We have come to take you back to stand trial, Tazake II. You have been charged with over 70 war crimes, 13.12 million murders, 127... Forget it. They're too many. This is an arrest warrant. Take a look at yourself.
If I return with you, what will you do with me?
What else can we do? A fair trial and a lenient judgment. Be content with your lot, as your subjects have never had this chance.
I feel that. Penacony has certainly turned me back to my old self. A good person should be brave to face her former crimes and stoically accept punishment. I am willing to return with you.
Good person. You've certainly got some imagination, and that's good.
Grey Knight, I still have a question for you. I've done so much good in Penacony, and am willing to return to my kingdom to face judgment. Will this atone for my sins?
No. You got that right. Atonement? How do you intend to do that? You think the tens of millions you've butchered will find peace just because you apparently made peace for your sins? You think evil will disappear with your death? All a person can do is pay the price, and you will do just that. That much is enough. But don't think for a moment that your sins will be erased just because you've made peace. You are not worthy. Edifon is a little overboard, but he is right. Atonement is a fallacious concept in itself. No matter how much good you perform, your past evils and repercussions cannot be easily forgotten. Let's go, Tazake II.
Thank you, Grey Knight.
Thank you, Nameless. The three of you say your goodbyes and leave the dreamscape. You know this is your final farewell to Tozaic II, the tyrant.
Perhaps she's not really a devil by nature.
But Ophalfin has a point. Ilifon has a point.
Even though she has turned over a new leaf, does it even matter to those who died by her hand?
Maybe I'll be able to get an update on her wife when I browse the network in the future.
Jesus Christ. Penacony is just... This place is... I can't believe this. Penacony is a house. A place to shield away the demons. This is not a good place at all. There is no happy dreams. This place is a nightmare. This is only a dream for murderers, crazy people, and those who wish to escape the nightmare they've trapped themselves in from their mistakes. I hate this place. I don't like this place at all. I thought I liked it at first. No. This is a nightmare. Dear God. Well, with that quest, I think with that quest, that is it. I think that is all the side quests I can find. Why are you still upset?
Maybe.
I do think that's pretty much everything. And the only thing left for me to do is to do the character quest now that we have left behind, so... yeah, let's go do that. Thankfully I can do that because my throat hurts. I would like to stop doing the voicing for things, and I guess that's it. I mean, that was a good quest, even though we had to see some horrible things from a horrible person. You killed that many people, and you can sit there and think that those good deeds that you've done here in Penacony were going to amount to the mass murdering you've done? Hell no. You're done.
Like, you're gonna tell me, bro, oh man, Hitler. Oh, dude, but he's done so much of this good in this one area. No! Uh-uh. That's not how this works. Anyway, I'll end this video off by finding that last trash can and the rest of those birds. And the next episode will be the companionship episode. Keep walking. It's right there. It's got a face on it. I wonder what that means. Or what that's a reference to. Fancy a spot of tea, eh? I don't know why that fleeting happiness thing is a goddamn fat ball of a cat. Damn. Trying to watch this video to find where these birds are. Apparently I got the more tricky ones just that easy, huh? God damn it. 6 plus 6 equals 66. 8 plus 8 equals 88. I finally understand it. Let me ask you, what is 7 plus... apparently to you it's 77. Not bad, you've mastered my latest discovery, the trash can theorem. That's obviously it's supposed to be 2, but you say it's 11. What? Oh, what an asshole! You really just pulled the... Wow. 77. 2. Yeah, okay, dummy. But you're already with your Lady Vermilion. Yeah, he's already with her. Well, I found them all. And then I can go talk to Dr. Blues. I'm not a, something. I haven't even a voice for any of you birds anyway. No, not interested. Just be indifferent. Why the fuck? What? Why the hell would I want a light cone of this dumbass? I mean, look at him. He's got the gun to his chest. Pull that trigger already. Let's go. Bro, I don't want that shit. I don't care about that guy. Let's go see Dr. Blues. I see you collect all the origami birds. Come back to the lounge, you know. Reality.
It's getting late.
I've completed the commission for the birdies. That's efficient. Have you found all the origami birdies? The birds are lovely. Yes, right, sure, exactly. According to Professor Owl, this is the reward for hard-working residents. You may have it. Well, it's a wrap. I finally finished my part in this episode. Oh, hold on, I have some questions. Keep those questions to yourself for now. I don't want to give any spoilers. You still have a long way to go. Well, that reward doesn't seem to...
Save your life.